Aye, aye, lads.
Well, is this a full deck? This 4, 8, 12. Say another 1 drop, 24, 30 plus your creatures. Yeah, it is a full deck. We can do Momo. And then what removals do we want? It's Erode and one of the others. Or a mix of these bozos. Yeah, perfect. So Hex Blight can gain life, which is quite cool, but we don't really have creatures here that we can actually blight, huh? The only thing we can really blight is Haliya. Everything else is 1 toughness, basically. The Silvertongue is not 1 toughness, but it has lifelink, so yeah, everything is either 1 toughness or has lifelink, so we don't need to decrease its power. We don't want to decrease its power, so I guess it is just Seam Rip then. Okay, sideboard cards. Is Rest in Peace still fine, even though we've got the cases? I mean, if they're playing a graveyard deck, then yes. Conk me. We want... I guess we can play a couple of hexes. What other Orzhov sideboard cards are there? Orzhov sideboard cards, huh? Split up with the authorities, yeah. Split up and Duress. The classics. The Charm. 2 counters, exile a creature, drain 3. I think we want that, man. What's the new black board weight? It can't be better than split up in an authority deck, surely. We could do with some kind of value card here. One that goes well with the case. But what goes well with the case? We can't play Pest Control, man, because it blows up our own Seam Rips. Add Blood Conqueror for combo finish off. The Cleric is our combo, right? I like the Soulstone, but we don't want the Soulstone in this deck because all our 1-drops are all white, right? In fact, it's really weird that every white card costs 1 and every black card costs 2 and 3. That is strange. Maybe the new Reanimate is good in this deck because we don't actually have a lot of 1-mana creatures, right? Because Haliya is our 1-drop. So like naming 2 or 3 is quite cool. Or at least cool enough that I'll give it a try. You don't really want your sideboard value card to be something else that uses the graveyard, but we'll give it a shot, man. What the hell is it called? Fix what's broken. Return each artifact and creature with mana value X from your graveyard. And we'll just pick like 2 or 3 should be decent. I guess it'll be 2 most of the time because 2 has the Cleric where this thing will actually be lethal. Any creatures? No, Momo gets a lot worse if you cut a creature. We can't cut our only removal, so I guess it's a land, but if we brick on a land, we're kind of cooked too. Yeah, that's why mulliganing sucks fucking wieners. Never mull, chat. Mulling is death. Well, it feels good to have an opponent that's not going to kill our Momo, but... we can play one Flier and a Erode here. But who do you want? Well, you want this guy last, right? Because you can cheat the offspring. Problem with the Silvertongue is I'm not actually gonna get the Sign in Blood next turn. Because I'll only have one life gain, right? So in that case, seems like an easy bat. Alright, Oppo. Well, we're gonna struggle to resolve our removal spell, but the landfall creatures are spooky, but I think a life gain deck can race one creature, no? I should have eroded in response to that, but... I have to read this fucking thing every time I see it. When you do it, if it has 4 or more quest counters... Alright. So it would have been better if I did this while it was on the stack, but it is fine to do it now. Or it's better to do it now than to wait. I took the second of 3 options. Second best of 3. Man, I wish Momo had lifelink. This deck would be good with a Loris in it. Well, yes, but you could say that about many decks, to be fair. Alright, it's time to sign in motherfucking blood. Prepare me, buddy. Draw 2 motherfrickin' cards. Well, you're not gonna get much benefit from holding up a road, are you? I guess my best play is to cast the other Momo, right? And then we get to chump if they don't draw a land. Can Hex kill animated lands? The black Hex removal? Because Seam Rip cannot, right? That might be a reason to play Hex instead. Oppo dead to aggro Sign in Blood. But that was a very unimpressive game, but we still won. So, I guess it's fine. But you kind of want to add removal because they're landfall, but I don't want to get cooked by the protection spells, though. It's like Wraths are better than, I guess? Revenant should be really good. I suppose Moseo is pretty bad here, right? Because Mono Green's not actually going to kill any of my creatures. Take out some Clerics we don't want. And some Seam Rips for the Hexes. We don't want a Cleric early against Mono Green. We definitely want Revenants. Consuls doesn't really do anything. Fix What's Broken doesn't do anything because they don't kill anything. Go. This seems reasonable. Cub. White or black? Guess black? Shapling Nursery. Top deck Iced Hill. So laggy. How much is this thing? 4 mana? Okay, so removing the cub doesn't actually do anything, huh? So I guess I should play my Revenant. I hope the landfall deck doesn't draw a good land here. That'd be very cool. Earthbender memes. So lucky. So lucky. What? 2 fetches in a row. Well, I guess we lose. Unless Starscape Cleric can go over the top, which I don't think it can. Or the Ice Tail top deck into finding those fetches. That's why I can't play landfall, because I'm I can't do that. I'm too bad to achieve that. Over the top of infinite creatures with reach. Oh, the cleric does not care about creatures with reach, to be fair. Oh, but please don't do that again, because my creature deck can't really deal with that, mate. I would not like it if you did this. If we go case before Momo, I lose 2 damage, but I get to immediately trigger the Sign in Blood, which is nice. Silvertongue's pretty nice, isn't it? Pretty cool. And I just have to play 1 creature and attack to get another Sign in Blood next turn. Enter tapped unless you control a forest or a plains. I control a plains. Okay. Free Sign in Blood every turn is mad. Whoever goes first wins. It's not as simple as that, man. There's more to life than that. I do gain 3 life next turn, right, if I play Haliya? No, my cleric! No! I guess we're going bat. Well, I don't draw first, lad. Great draws. Do. Leatherhead. The hell? Hey, not Paw Patch. Paw Patch is cheat. Yeah, they can cub into Paw Patch. That's a bit obnoxious. I think we take the one that finds a land. I mean, I can't take it, right? I've got to take the Paw Patch, otherwise they just kill the bat anyway. It's a bit unfortunate, but... If I could draw some non-land spells. That'd be really awesome, yo. Oppo seems they're so mid-rangey, huh? Why are they so mid-rangey? Yeah, sick. What a card, man. What a card. The first non-lemur creature spell with flying you cast costs 1 less, so it doesn't... I don't lose that effect if I Haliya first. You do miss a point of damage on your Momo though, idiot. Hey, idiot! -1? But the Silvertongue is going crazy. The Silvertongue's going insane. Alright guys, Erode versus Sapling Nursery. This is not a combo. Nah, there's no way I'm gonna die to a bunch of tree folk, right? Impossible. If I continue to draw roads, I might die. Well, you can't attack. Not yet. I've got to kill them with aggro, sign, and bloods, I think, or just wait for a big attack next turn might do it. So do we have? We have 3 damage into 4. I can crack the case for the cleric. That must be lethal. Split up. Oh yeah, if I attack, I get in for 3. Nah, because they can block the Conqueror and the Bat, and then they'll Oh, they can only kill one Silvertongue, right? In that case, so I'll get the other trigger at least. I'm a bit confused. But I think this is fine, right? Surely this is fine. I have to give them 4 cards? Yes, but they'll be dead, right? If I crack the case, play the Cleric. Play the Momo. That's 1 damage. Attack for 3. Attack for 6. Timer down? Timer's chilling, man. You've got to think in this game sometimes. Timer's chilling, yes. Timer's completely fine. Timer's chilling, yes. Timer's fine. Timer's absolutely fine. Yeah, got a bit sketchy there. Go bats, get him! Kill them with Sign and Blood, or they'll die here in combat though. We still had a ton of more damage there, right? We had another 5? What was our first match against? Or was that our first match? That landfall opponent? Or was that second? Who knows? What you got going on over there, is it boy? Are we Strixing out of our minds? We're trying. Hard casting Haliya and not even getting the draw feels pretty bad, but at least as it is a deck that kills your creatures, so Moseo should go hard here. Not plotting Slickshot is crazy work. Okay, I need to warp here to actually get the draw. But I need to warp here to get the draw if I'm using Seam Rip, which I am. Come on, man, where's the Moseo? The Moseo. Life gain, I feel like we should be okay against, is it? Because... well, because of the life gain theme, we're not really too scared of one big attack, right? So at least in theory, anyway, it should be aight. On the flip side, we're also we are playing a decent deck for them to make use of all the removal spells, but should be close-ish. They are also playing a decent deck for me to use my removal spells too, though. Yeah, that's 2 slick shots and an otter, and we're gonna be on over 20 HP next turn. I mean, they are cooked, right? Alright, chat, am I capable of drawing the land tier or what? Does it even matter if I don't? Let's find out. I hope I did not just throw the game, but I don't think I did. Take 15 damage just to draw 2 cards. Worth it. Worth it, baby! Worth it as long as you're not some kind of pussyo anyway. Is a little bit less scary when you start the game on more than 20 HP, huh? It's almost like they should maybe raise the starting life totals in Constructed. Anybody willing to come up with that idea? Who would suggest something so cool like that? Two seam rips, huh? Alright. I think we should still send Revenant Boy, though. Well, so far their life totals went down and ours hasn't really, so don't mind it. One card, kill 2 creatures. OP. Yeah, this is so nice, man. We don't... The prowess creatures attack us and we don't die. But this is gas. It always comes back to life again. Yep. I mean, we're almost dead, to be fair, but we're not dead. And if you're not dead, then you're alive. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever considered that if you're not dead, you're alive? I'm actually dead to a burst though, which is crazy. In fact, I'm dead to a land and a 1-drop. If I die here, I'm never playing standard again. Oppo, that would be on you if true. Actually crazy. Actually goddamn filthy. I don't have lethal, right? There's no way... The only way to have lethal would be to draw a cleric pre-combat, but I don't think I can do that, can I? Oh wait, I'll just play a flyer and kill them with Sign and Blood. Oh ho ho ha 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 ha. It's like killing an opponent with a Sign and Blood has actually came up in like every game so far. Really strange. Haven't needed to do it in every game because we've had like a lethal otherwise, but sometimes that's very crazy. I think the authority is worth it, right? Is this a fix what's broken matchup? Maybe on the play-in game 3, but probably not on the draw game 2. I don't think we want can't block guy. Maybe just one as a combo shit if it comes together. Like I have to take some creatures out to get this stuff in. It's what they're like. We can trim some erodes just because their creatures are mostly hexable. I mean, all the clerics have to go. I need to keep the other shit. It's almost like synergy-based creature deck is quite hard to sideboard. Who'd have thought? I mean, Moseo is good, man. I guess I'll just... I have so much removal that... Maybe I would play the split-ups over the erodes. Nah, you can't do that, man, because bro's gonna sideboard into planeswalkers. I don't think you can cut the cases, man. If you cut the cases, it will make it too awkward to get your... The Haliya Silvertongue case is like a package deal, right? Because they all trigger each other. In my opinion. There's got to be room for one Essence Channeler as a big booty threat. But why do you need a big booty threat? I've got a big booty threat. It's called the Qarsi Revenant. Hey guys, why did the opponent not cast the spell? Someone tell me why they did not do the thing. We can do Authority Bat. We can do Haliya Bat and we'd get to draw in that case. Or we just send the Fatty. Maybe just the Fatty, because the Fatty draws with Haliya himself anyway next turn. A double bat is a little sketchy in case they had a fire magic there, so... Eddie Merc's a classic. Well, that's why I think the life gain's in a decent position against them, because like the crab is not a big deal for us. In the average game, at least. Because we can actually race them. +1. How much is their bat? 3? Oh, not bat, crab. That is this thing's not a bat. That is a big ass crab. Moseo! Oh shit! That's a free Revenant next turn, baby. I hope the opponent does not top deck a removal spell which kills my bats. Moseo! The veins Uneaten! Do-do-do! Off and off. Opponent has done -4 damage. So far. Flow state, what a card. I hope they didn't take their slick shots out of the deck, otherwise this authority's kind of useless. But even if they've kept like 2 slick shots in, it'll still be worth it. But if they draw a like a single target removal spell, they have to use it on the Moseo, which means the bats get to live, right? It's quite cool. They have a fire magic, I guess it's a little bit different, but... I'll try just going Silvertongue here. Because with this I can draw and remove the otter, right? Brother, what are they doing? Why did they not stop me attacking? I still would have got the Silvertongue off no matter what two they picked, but they could have at least taken a bit less damage. If we take a hit from the crab here, we will go down to 21, unfortunately. I mean, honestly, kind of rolled. That was sick. That was very impressive. Landfall and Is It, both comfortably beaten. Erode the damn shit. X, much better than Seam Rip here if they play a creature. Yeah, that's awkward, but... Momo. Alright. Deep-Cavern Bat should just cost 1. Right, guys? It should just cost 1. Now that'd be a good card. Would 1 mana Deep-Cavern Bat be vintage playable? There's a little thought experiment for you. Would 1 mana Deep-Cavern Bat be vintage playable? The answer is... maybe. What they say in chat, Cleric and Seam Rip. Or Revenant. I mean, what's this guy doing? Nothing? Just slap him. Or Demon Wall. Yeah, I guess this is a demon. We want to save our Seam Rip for this guy anyway. We can Offspring here. Or seam rip and hard cast Haliya, I guess. You wouldn't use your Momo discount, no. Interesting, huh? Okay. I'm gonna do neither of those options. Because the black gamer over there does have 2 wide open manas. You probably shouldn't hardcast a Haliya into that. Hey, Silvertongue, what's up, mate? What is up, buddy? Hmm. 6/6 demon, huh? Is this lethal? It's one off, right? I can play Momo, swing, they block the Cleric, then I hit them for 6 and I get 3 drain. Oh no, I get 1 drain from Haliya right now. But it's lethal if they block the Cleric. If they block the Revenant, it's not lethal, but the demon's dead. Seems good. They block... Nah, you can't block the Momo, bro. That's the worst choice. You're crazy. Drum could be good in this deck, yeah, but like, what do you replace? Do you cut a removal or do you cut a creature? There's got to be a way to get drum in, though, yeah. Somehow. Excuse me? How are they on 3 and not on 1? Oh, each. I'm an idiot. I thought every life point gets drained. It's just each instance of damage. What? Flying first strike lifelink Saboteur. That's cool. You cut a land? Yeah, I mean, you can cut, like, 1 land for 4 drums, or maybe even 2 if you're feeling a little feisty, but you still have to cut something else. They're attacking? How the fuck is this boy alive? Can I please kill the demon? Seems very hexy over there, doesn't it? It's time for the demon to die. I guess because I'm not playing a creature, there's no need to do the cases, right? I should just do another Sign in Blood. Flying, lifelink, first strike. Okay. They can gain 2 here with their Hex, though. It's a bit crazy that they're still alive, huh? More than still alive, they're doing okay. They've got another demon they can make as well. Actually, they can make a demon and kill my Revenant. You like the new Is It Dragon? I've not really seen that in play yet, but how do you even use it? The song's an absolute jammer. Enjoy it while it lasts, man, because the playlist's getting changed after this song. Enjoy your final 20 seconds. Go Revenant, get him, boy! There ain't no way I'm actually dying here, right? Be serious. Do. Alright, gonna be honest, chat. I thought that land made flyers. Apparently not. Come on, deck. Just kill the opponent. Jesus. Stop messing around. I did help it fly. Flying Death Touch lifelink 1/1. Now that's a good token. Build your own token Atraxa. You're dead? I might be dead. We'll see. Wait, I didn't turn the playlist off. Too busy taking my turn. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Go, Bat, go! Surely I can take one card here and it'll be extremely effective. What? Why did they kill the token? That's crazy, no? I mean, the attack is not really worth it, is it? Beginning of your end step, draw a card. Okay. I do want to make a token on my turn, actually, because it turns these stupid cases on. I don't know how the Cleric and the Haliya survived all those removal spells, but... hey, they did. Dubla Eroders. Alright, I can kill 2 demons. It's just a shame that they have 4 demons. You fool apple. Get eroded! Oh wait, they can just animate the other one. That's fair. Fairs, fairs, fairs. Erode. Erode. Bruv, this is still game 1, man. It's still game 1. Sheeshers. We go to... Oppo? You failed to animate the land, my friend. You failed to press the button. This is a big mistake. I don't think it actually matters, but it is a big mistake. Alright, tactical bat first. -1 life, and therefore -1 damage, but +1 piece of information. Do we want to cast essentially free bat, or cast a Sign in Blood that costs 4 life? Bat costs 0 life because of the triggers, but it doesn't actually do anything. I guess I'll play the bat. The blood we can cast next turn before combat anyway. Free is good. It's not exactly free, because if they find a removal for the Silvertongue, then I would miss out on the Sign in Blood in that case, but I always miss out on the bat if I don't cast it. It blocks the bat, and not very well though, against 2 first strikers. But this game has been so fucking long, Jesus. And it feels like it's like nowhere near over. Just 2 life gain Andes, yes. Okay, rip. Might be over soon though. Very suboptimal draws there. Nice draws, thank you mate, thank you. Chat. But after all this, are we gonna lose? Nah, I don't think so either. You hope so? What do you mean you hope so? Can I take 3? I can if they don't have another demon. I cannot if they do. But if I remove the Rakshasa, it's quite awkward, isn't it? Chump? It's got trample, man. I mean, I guess I can block. Maybe try a block. You're allowed to block, right? Even today. Hey up, I've had enough of your demon bullshit. I have had enough of your demon bullshit. Why is every card in their deck a fucking demon? Just fly over them. You have 29 HP, bruv. 2-9, 29. Stupid annex. Moseo! Now that is a card. Bee-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo. Let's not let them hit us for 5 here. Ah, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. The game is still not over. I'm gonna fucking clock on game 1. The game is still not over. We can't kill each other, man. We're both kind of decking at the same point, at the same rate as well. It's an infinite length game. X equals 7 decayed. Classic. I do be feeling long, man, yes. We go down to 4 and then probably back up to 15 again next turn or so. They didn't fetch a land. Very intriguing, Oppo, very intriguing. So what does this do? It can't block, and when I attack, sack it. What the hell, man? Decayed. I think we're going to get them down to about 30 life here. It's going to be gas. Just let them win? Right, what do you mean let them win? I'm trying to win, man. Another fucking annex. I actually don't know if I can let them play another Rakshasa, but I don't really have a choice, do I? Alright, another annex it is, mate. Another annex it is. Yep. Good order, streamer. Good order. Where the clerics at? We're finding them now. We did go back to exactly 15. Guys, I actually cannot complete this match in the allotted time. It's simply, this is not even slow play. This is just a long fucking game. Holy moly. It's just simply a long ass game. This matchup's impossible in the paper, yeah. Alright, we take 6. The blue mill card would go crazy here. Like, I think we are pretty much guaranteed to win. But, like, you know, the game. But also guaranteed to lose the match because we can't complete games fast enough, and I just simply have more buttons to click than them. It's slightly crazy. It's a skill issue, yeah. More buttons? How do I not have more buttons to press than them, man? What are you talking about? Obviously I do. Whee! The cleric pot. Whee! Cleric pot. I think we're gonna get them down to 20 life here. Kinda cracked. We're both back to starting life totals, man. What the hell? Okay. We go to 22. They are going to end their turn back on 20 again. Just so cooked, isn't it? Our world's most random Bronco. Oh, that is a spirit. My Arashin city can block it. Aha! Ah ha 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 ha. Oh wait, they took one, so they're gonna end the turn on 19. Can it be done? Can it be done? Let's see. It might get done. The game might be over. Could it be? Could it be the end of game 1? I wonder. Yep, Hex. Turn on auto triggers. Alright, auto order triggered abilities. Wee, wee. 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 I believe we have done it, chat. I believe we have slain the fool. Easy win. Easy dub. Alright, how long we got left? 10 minutes. Yeah, that's fucked. That is fucked up. Clean and simple victory. Alright, great matchup for Fix What's Broken. Guys, I didn't add a sideboard card that removes an enchantment. I forgot that when building the sideboard. So we're gonna have to do that again. Well. Well. How good is Seam Rip against them? I mean, it's insane, yes. Keep it in. Conk, I believe, does nothing. Split up. 8. No, honestly, Fix what's broken might be bad here. It's actually a scam. Is it a scam? I mean, they're gonna bring in Wraths, right? I'll try it. The thing is, like, normally you would be able to try it and then you can take it out game 3 if it sucks, but there is no game 3 here, man. This is a best of 2 where we have to win both games. Just slightly concerning. What is this insane combo from Oppo here? We actually found a way to use the Abigail. Air clock's at 14 minutes, so there's kinda no hope to recover that, I don't think, unfortunately. Right, hopefully now that that removal's gone, the Qarsi Revenant is free to reign supreme. 2 mana 5/5. 2 mana 5/5. By the way. They do have double first strike flyers, so I can't really attack, but... Aha! Attack! Get him! Absolutely eroded. Have to make sure we're gaining a bit of life here, because at the end of the day, the Oppo is swinging for 5 here. So we got to tank these hits for a minute. Alright, chat. Would it be bold of me to ask you the question, wait a minute, is this deck kind of gas? Would that be too bold, or is that a reasonable question? Because, I mean, we've beaten Landfall, we've beaten Izzet. We're plopping off here against Mono Black. How did you kill the right one? You're a beast. No double black here, a bit slightly brutal, but... Stupid Abigail. 5/5 first strike flyer. First strike lifelink. They attack though. Interesting. That seems pretty bad to attack, because that lets me attack, no? I just gain 3 back anyway. There might be the odd suboptimal play in this game, but I think we're massively ahead and we're on clock here, so just press the buttons you can press and it probably can't go too wrong. Brother, why do they just keep sending it, man? What's going on? You can't just attack me every turn, bro. Or can you? I don't need Haliya. Not this turn anyway. Need my flying boys. At some point they have to stop attacking. I would love to kill that Cecil, but I can't really because I need to be able to swing with the Revenant here to get the Signing Bloods. The This doesn't work, bro, because the creature has first strike, you fucking idiot! That would be the minor misplay that we discussed earlier. But it's okay, we're still gonna win. It's time to fix what's broken! Accurate player? Accurate player with 30 minutes on the clock, not with fucking 5, bro. Not with 5. Block city bitch, block city bitch. No cleric yet? The cleric will come, man. The cleric will come, just hopefully in the next 5 minutes and 21 seconds. Hello, baby. And so begins the Great Drainies. Seven cards in the hand, by the way. Get him back. The Sign in Blood guy is insane gas. Holy moly. You're done, buddy. Good games. Fix what's broken. Whee! Guys, these games have been incredibly impressive. I am liking what I'm seeing. That was sick.